the main speaker?
No.
I don't know him either, but they were really excited for him.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to Jason Cavness Experience. I'm your host, Jason Cavness. I'm doing a lot of things right now, but one thing I'm doing is I'm helping out put on the Military Creators Conference in Arlington, Texas, April 16th to April 18th. I'm one of the speakers. And today, for the second time, I have Taylor Rae, who's also helping out with the conference, and she's also going to be one of the speakers, one of the panelists.
Hi.
So, Taylor, thanks for being here again.
Yeah, of course. I'm really excited.
So, Taylor, let's give us like a quick update of what you've been doing recently.
Ooh, I've been really busy lately. I've been working on contracts, closing deals, and lately I met the owners of Military Creator Con, thanks to Jason. Such cool people. So I'm really excited to start going there and kind of meeting some new people and getting more into the military creator community.
And so you graduated PLU last summer, correct?
Yes.
So most people say, okay, I have one less thing to do and keep that space free. But something to tell them you actually like added stuff to take the place of college, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love to stay busy. I don't like being latent. I get kind of stressed out if I'm not like running around on fire, which is good and bad. But I really enjoy it. I love the business and.
Yeah. So what's your main industry that you work on?
I work in marketing,
Okay.
specifically geofenced marketing. For those that don't know what that is, I put digital fences around buildings so that anyone that walks inside gets an ad. And the cool thing about that is you can also layer on top of that demographics. So that gets very, very highly targeted and very specific. So for example, if you want to target your competitors, say you're a car dealership, you want to target your competitors, you can target people that are in market for a car. You can target them based on the kind of car they drive and their net worth, what their age is. Very cool. And so you can also do that with households. Like say you want to target a whole city, you can target that city, and you can also layer in demographics in there and make sure you're actually getting that exact person you're looking for.
So this geofencing, to push back a little bit, kind of sounds like you're spying on people, right? Do like people like kind of like, oh man, this is some creepy ass shit you doing, like you know?
Yes, that's actually one of the most common responses. They're like, "Oh, you can do that? Like, what are you doing with the data?" But the good thing about that is there's such strict privacy laws around it. So I can't see that it's you specifically, but I can target based on your demographics and your location.
And are they like laws on this, and are they different for each state?
Yes, there's federal laws, and then there's, like you said, laws that are specific to each state. Those laws tend to be more advertising laws. So like, for example, political ads in Washington state are so strict. Like you have to put specific things on there to make sure that you're complying. People know like who's paying for the ad. Things like that vary a lot, like state to state. But in general, yeah, there are a lot of laws.
So has anyone ever like found out you're doing this with them and like kind of like threaten you to lawsuit you or something like that, or legal actions?
No, fortunately not.
No. And is there an industry that's best for this? Like car, I know you do a lot with car autoships. Is like a best industry for this?
I do a lot with tech as well, but I think that's just the nature of us being in Seattle. There's a lot of tech companies. I don't think there's any one industry that it's good for, but I've found it works especially well in industries that have like a higher item, like a higher ROI item. Like for example, cars, you know, if you sell a car, you make a lot more than if you're selling food. It does work for restaurants though too, but law, real estate, tech, things like that.
So this is totally around. Let me ask you this right. So you're like 22, 23?
23, yes.
And so like I recently had maybe a month ago, I had a female on the podcast, Eleanor Knight. She finished like third in the World Kayaking Championship last year.
Oh, cool.
She just graduated from University of Washington.
Very cool.
Got accepted to University of Washington Law School. The day she was on the podcast, she turned 19 the next week.
That's so cool.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That is so cool.
And I had another lady on actually Saturday, she's 16. She put on a black tie gala about some kind of women's female.
She's 16?
Yeah.
Wow.
So why they had I heard saying females going to rule the world? Like this is happening right now, and like y'all females fucking kicking ass right now.
That's cool. I didn't realize that. 16 is very impressive.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I think females are ruling the world right now. Any reason for that, you think?
I don't know. I don't look at it that way. I feel like I just see people for people, you know? But I think it's really cool seeing like young people go out and try new things and take risks. And I think that's so important because it it is tricky figuring out what you want to do. And if you fail fast, or not even fail, like if you try the things you want to do young, then you have a lot of time to either course correct or try other things. And I think that's just the coolest thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get killed for this, but like, from my perception, since I got the army last year, it's like, it seems like females 50 to 35 are like kicking ass, taking names.
Mm-hmm.
Guys 50 to 35, they're like Uber Eats drivers, some bullshit,
No.
right?
I've never looked into it.
Yeah,
That
I
is
don't know.
funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
So, how's your book going?
My book.
Yeah.
Oh, you remembered
Yeah.
my book.
Yeah.
It's going well.
Yeah.
I haven't been focusing as much on it
It's about
because
poker and business, right?
yes. So it's what you can learn from poker and apply it to life and business, which I think is just such a fun and interesting topic because you know you learn psychology, you learn math, you learn how to deal with people, like just different minute things that you might not notice otherwise. And I just think that there's so much that you can apply to what you're learning in poker to life and vice versa. You know, if you're closing a lot of business deals or you work in like a high profile environment, like you are going to get really good at reading people and that kind of transfers over to poker as well. So I've been writing that. I have the first draft done. My issue is like editing it. It just takes so long and I want to make it more interactive.
Are you trying to
more
edit
fun.
yourself?
No, I have an editor, but I'm
Okay.
so picky.
I mean, hopefully they're a professional editor, so maybe you just gotta trust them, you know?
That's true, but like I think my main thing that I'm trying to edit in is like adding more things, like adding more charts, more interactive materials. So I think that's kind of the stage I'm at. In terms of like editing the words and stuff, I've got a great editor.
Okay.
But like how I want the book to look and feel and how I want it to come across is the part that I'm really picky about.
So what's the basic intent of the book? Is it like teach people how to play poker, how to like be a better person or better business person? I mean,
It's kind of weird. I would say it's more of like a self-help book in an interesting and fun way. So it's like you're learning about business, you're learning about psychology, all these cool and interesting subjects that interlock, and like finance and mathematics. But you're learning it in terms of business. So in the beginning of the book, there's this really quick tutorial. If you don't know how to play poker, makes it really quick and easy. And then the rest of the book kind of just goes into different things like psychology of other people and how you can practice these things. Because one issue that I have is it's one thing reading about it, right? But it's a whole other thing when you're trying to take those things and apply it to your life. So like I've read a lot of business books. I've read a lot of like, I guess you could call them self-help books that are interesting. They talk about psychology, but it's like you have to remember to implement them and to practice them. And so poker also gives you a really good way to do that, in my opinion.
so whenever I see you, always seem like happy-go-lucky, bright personality, like, you know, like,
Thanks.
but are you always like that?
I feel like I really enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I love life. I feel like there's just so many opportunities and I have fun hobbies. I feel like I love eating. So I feel like, yeah, I'm a pretty happy person.
Yeah. So what kind of challenges do you have in your business right now?
I think at this point, my biggest challenge is kind of getting to that next step in terms of scalability. Just setting up those systems, and I'm working on hiring new people. I think last time I had a good team, and now I'm kind of restructuring that team to make it more scalable, fast-paced, so that we can get more of an influx of clients. And I'm purchasing my own ads, so as I continue to grow, I continue to purchase more of those. But with that, I want to make sure that the system that I have in place now serves my clients the best, if that makes sense.
So a lot of people throughout history, like, say like they're hiring an expert, right? Which is bullshit, right? So how have you been able to crack this hiring code, so to speak?
In terms of like hiring
Like,
experts,
like hiring the right people, you know, for your
Ooh.
team, all that kind of stuff, you
Yeah.
know?
For me, for me, I feel like I kind of cheated a little bit. So I'm in geofencing. It's a very niche industry and it's very new in terms of marketing. And so in terms of marketing, there's not a lot of specialists out there. So there's not a huge sea of people that are like in terms of other like, oh, I do SEO. Oh, I specialize in this and that and like Instagram, Facebook, whatever. So there's a really small pool of people that do that.
Mm.
So my team was really easy to find. And they've been doing it since the start, since this first launched into the marketing. And so my backend team is so fantastic, phenomenal. I've got a compliance person. They work on federal, statewide, and then a testing team and someone that like fixes the ads itself, make sure they're all connected to the demographics, to the locations. And so in terms of the backend team, I feel like I have a kind of a cheat code just because of my industry. In terms of the front end code, I love hiring students and people that just recently graduated because they're very hungry to learn about the new industry. And I feel like one thing that I've learned is hiring based on character, because everything else you can teach. Yeah.
So let's talk about geofence real fast. Talk about pre-talk. Like this actually started with the military thing, right?
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, it's very cool. So geofencing is a military technology. It started out, the military was using it for GPS and perimeter systems. So they had tracking on their vehicle, they had tracking on their base and their their major assets and even some personnel. And so they could see when people were entering and exiting certain zones. They could see when like assets were being moved. They could see a lot of things, and that helped them out a lot, obviously. And so just recently, geofencing is now commercialized. And it started out, I think it was commercialized for transportation, for drones, aviation. Those industries widely use geofencing. And then even more recently than that, it started being used for marketing. And so that is just fascinating because it's so precise.
Can you talk about how the actual tech of the geofencing works? Is it like some big satellite in the sky that scans everyone's eyeballs or some crazy shit? Like, how does it actually work?
No, it doesn't work quite like that. Basically, so everybody has a device ID on their device. So, you know, your phone, your computer, whatever. And do you use maps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so your location's always on.
Maps, Google Maps, Snapchat Maps, all that stuff, yeah.
So if you use that,
I'm easy to find, yeah.
Yeah.
If someone wants to do me some harm, yeah.
You know where to find you.
Yeah.
So it kind of works off of that. Since you use maps, you're very highly unlikely to go in and like turn your device location on and off every time you use maps. So
I'm about to do something bad.
Let me just
I'm about to go do something I'm not supposed to do.
Let me just quickly turn this off. So I think that's the main thing is majority of people have their location. Majority of people don't realize how much data that they're sharing day to day, like on your computer. Every time you search,
yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
Every time you click on a website, a web link, anything, your email.
Even you do incognito mode, that really doesn't do anything right.
Yes, even in incognito mode, it's a nice like little small barrier to that, but it's still, you're still getting like your device is the one that's looking it up. So it's so easy to use that data, way easier than people think. It's all available for public purchase. It's all available for public, data tracking.
Privacy's been gone a long time, right?
Yes.
Unless you're living in the middle of, I don't know, Montana woods, and like, I don't know.
You're like on a generator. Yeah.
Yeah. So first of all, do you want to get anything to drink? Are you good?
I think I'm good today.
Okay. Did you drink last time?
I did, yeah. I can't remember which one I had, but
I think I have some new ones. I might drink some of them later on.
You recommended one. It seems like you're an expert over here. So I was like, maybe you could recommend one.
Yeah.
Which new ones did you get?
So a guest bought me this. It's actually a bar distillery here out of Fremont, here in Seattle area. It's actually pretty good. So this is another one. I think most people know about this one, Woodford Reserve. Do you know who this country singer named Chris Stapleton is? He sings a song called Tennessee Whiskey, like real popular.
I love that.
So Travelers, that's his bourbon, the Travelers.
This one?
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. Wow. The Rebecca Creek, that's actually from a town called Bulverde, Texas, where my cousin lives. It's decent,
Cool.
yeah.
I love it. And then this is this new?
Yeah, so two
What's
friends of
that?
mine gave this to me like when I was in Korea in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
It says break glass in case of emergency. So that's like Korean soldiers like maybe man like 17 years old. So yeah,
Wow.
haven't had an emergency that bad where I had to open it up, you
I
know. But
like
yeah,
it. I like it. This is cool. This is a custom bottle.
yeah. My
Very
daughter
cool.
gave it to me when I retired.
That's so sweet.
Yeah,
Okay, so I know
she
it's
got me this. It was full of scotch and then these glasses to go with it. Yeah,
that's so sweet. I love that.
yeah. So I might get some to drink in a minute. So now I'm trying to do something I haven't done before. I'm gonna try to share my screen, have you do your demo, okay?
Okay.
So fingers crossed as this works out.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we'll make it work.
Yeah. Okay.
You want me to come over there or?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Okay. One. That's here.
Got a bunch of cool shot glasses over here too.
Yeah. Okay, I have it pulled up right now. So this is what it looks like on the live right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is so cool. Okay, so
So you're gonna come over here.
should I take these?
Yeah. No, just take them off. Yeah, and you can use mine.
Okay, cool.
So right now I'm gonna have Taylor come over to my side of the desk, and she's gonna do the live stream of her how she does this stuff.
Switch spots real quick. Okay, quick preface for this. So it's really hard to do an actual demo of geofencing.
So real fast, let me show you. Look real fast. That's how you look right there.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
You can see the whole page.
Yeah.
So if I scroll in.
So there's like a 5-second delay. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
okay, cool.
Okay, so back to my preface. Basically, it's really hard to actually show the behind the scenes of the geofencing just because there's so many different things involved. So instead, what I wanted to do is kind of go through some of the overall demographics that I can target by. And so this is just the general ones. You can target by keywords, search history, things like that as well. But these are kind of the overarching ones. So you can target by age, language.
Also take as long as you want to.
Cool. Okay. Great, because this is a lot of pages, so I might just skim through them. You can target by age, language, if they're recently divorced, empty nester. You can see you can also target by the ages of their children. So if they have kids, first of all, and then, what ages they are. So you can target based on like karate lessons or things like that. Vehicles, how many pets, how many kids, education, ethnicity, and let's see. And then getting into this, you can also target by their finance. So you can target by their credit tiers, household income, net worth, things like that. And that really helps in terms of if you're trying to sell like higher ticket items, if you're selling houses, what kind of houses fit what kind of people. So you know who you're targeting for certain properties, open houses, things like that really helps. You can also target by discretionary spend. And this is a really interesting one because it helps you kind of, if you're trying to target people with ads that show them things that are more like fun or toys. If they're trying to buy like a new motorcycle, you kind of target based on this as well as the other demographics. Let's see. And then you can also target by number of mortgages, accounts, things like that, how many properties they own. And you can also target by like their credit card transaction behavior. So if they're like a revolver, you can target by that. Wealth rating, a bunch of different things. And that helps a lot in terms of like mortgage industry, finance, targeting people based on credit cards and banking. Okay, let's see if we can scroll to the next page. And then this is some more. This is more things on finance and credit cards, what kind of cards they're using. Very interesting stuff. Kind of helps in certain industries. If they have active and open auto loans, this is a big one for car dealerships. Just some more information when their lease is ending. This is another really good one. We can target people based on, like, if their car is about to, if they're about to, get a new lease, whatever. Next. And there's a lot of pages, so I'm going to start kind of going through them a little faster. But you can also target by their residence. So their mortgage loan amount, again, helps a lot in real estate and mortgage industries, finance. Their home equity, home type, length of ownership, length of residence, even like the kind of mortgage they have, their loan transaction type, number of bedrooms. And this helps also a lot in construction, roofing, different services industries that might want to target based on what their client is doing or what kind of situation their client is living in, or their potential client. Let's see. Next. And this again, more residence and household composition data. We can target by the year the house was built, purchase price, time since the last loan origination, and then some roofing info. And then this is where it gets really interesting, is the household composition. So you can see if there's an elderly parent living with them. You can see what their family position is, how many generations, grandchildren, number of adults and people in the house. And this helps a lot because a big part of geofencing is making sure that you have enough impressions to go with the spend. And so kind of getting into that, you can look at this and make sure you're only targeting people that have like 3 or 4 people in the house, or you can target people that might want to expand, or people that might want to, send their parents to a home care or something like that. Okay, let's see. And then you can also target by interests and hobby and retail purchases, which works so well for obviously the retail industry, and also just based on obviously what they're doing, you know what to target them for. And then this is really good for political donors. Oh, thanks. See what she said. This page is really good for political donors. So, not even just donors, but if you're trying to target based on political ads, you can see what they kind of contribute to, and you can also target based on their political leaning. So if they're right wing, left wing, whatever. There's a few more you can target by, but that's very helpful in terms of political ads. And then if they're a collector, that helps if you're, targeting for certain things. You can target based on travel as well. And one thing that I use a lot is the small business owner data. You can target based on that. So obviously where the company's located, the business health and growth, very important. Company net worth, credit, employment title, loans, lease credit, what industry they're in. And the really cool thing about this is you can also target by if they're a decision maker in their industry. So maybe not necessarily small business owners, but people that work in tech or finance, or people that work in brokerages, whatever it may be, you can target by those decision makers, which is very, very helpful. And then obviously if they have property or residence, if they're vacant, what kind they have, things like that. This is more property information, property exempt information, commercial, and it kind of goes on from here. Industrial and retail properties. Yeah, and so that's kind of, let's see, the rest is mostly just property information. Great. So that's kind of an overview of the main demographics that we use day to day. Again, we can also target by like search history, keywords, lookalike audiences, and things like that as well. But yeah, I guess we can switch places now.
Okay. You sure you good?
Yes, I'm good. I feel like I should be asking you questions. Let's see.
All right, thanks for that, Taylor.
Yeah, of course.
Let me stop the screen share. Okay, so I'm back. So, how long have you been doing this geofencing stuff?
I've been doing it about, I want to say 5 years now, 4 or 5 years. So I've been.
And so, how do you get started? You just like saw a YouTube channel somewhere, or like geofencing popped up. Man, I might be good at that. Like, how did that come about?
No, so I started marketing in general. So I had my marketing company and I was doing all sorts of things. And then it was kind of a little bit automated at that point, but I was really burnt out. And I was doing all sorts of things, like even in-person marketing, social media marketing, website, whatever, SEO. And so I was really burnt out on all that. I didn't feel like it was scalable. And so when I started, when I was in the casino industry, I learned more about geofencing. I did a bunch of research, and there's certain companies that do geofencing kind of the opposite way that I do. And so I can talk more about that probably in a bit if you're interested. But I saw it. I did a bunch of research on it, and I was just so fascinated, like very interested in it. And so I tried it out on a few clients, and I saw how well it worked. I saw the demographics that we were able to use, like how granular we're able to target. We can target within a yard.
Are you ever like, wow, this is so easy. Why come no one else is using this?
I think it's just so new.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I do think that. I'm so lucky that I found it, I think, a little bit ahead of the curve.
So, bit of luck, bit of good timing.
Yes, and obviously there's other companies that do it, but it's not so common as like website or social media marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of digital marketing agencies out there, but not a lot that specialize in geofencing.
So, I'm gonna give me a drink. You want to join me? Are you good? No pressure.
I'm okay.
Okay. So next, talk some about your success club you're doing.
Yeah, sure. So yes, I also have an app called Success Club. It's a lot harder than I thought. Doing an app, submitting it, making sure it's good for the Apple and Google Play stores. But basically, it's an app that connects people. So if you have a co-working space or an accelerator or something like that, you can sign up as a host, and all your members are going to be inside of this app. And so they can compete based on like how many things they do to further their business, or like chatting with each other, not competing, but completing like business polls and things like that you can submit. And so it's very startup oriented, if that makes sense. And then the other feature is if you have events, you can sign all your members up that are coming to the event, and they can get points for like interacting with each other, interacting with each other's social media, so they boost each other up. They interact in terms of like RSVPing to the different speaker engagements, just things like that. And so it's in beta right now. It's in beta testing. And I'm working on getting a few event hosts connected and just trying it out. But yes, long story short, I do have that app, and it's been going well so far.
So let's talk about the Military Careers Conference real fast. Well,
Yeah.
not too fast. I kind of slow. Kind of want to focus on it a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So what, I know you've been dealing with James and Mara. What actually like is a plan for you? Like as far as like, I know that's about you being a speaker or panelist. Hopping up geofence. Can you talk about in like general terms, not too much detail, like what you gonna be doing at the Military Career Conference?
James and Mara are so cool. I've been chatting with Mara a lot, and we're still kind of figuring out like what I'm going to be speaking on, but I'm so excited to speak on it. I think geofencing is a great topic for this because it is a military technology. It did originate from the military, and it's just so precise. So all these people that are creators and entrepreneurs that are going to be coming to the conference, I feel like it's a great way for me to kind of teach people about something they might not know about. And I'm also really excited to go and just meet new people. And I don't have a whole lot of military connections, so I'm excited to get more of those. Yeah.
So obviously you're doing this right to help out, whatever.
Mhm.
But what do you personally want to get out of this, right? I mean, I always say like it's good for you like to volunteer and do stuff
Yeah.
for the community value, but in the day you need to get something out yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
So what do you want to get out of this?
Okay, so first of all, I'm actually doing geofencing for Mara and James for this conference specifically. So I'm geofencing to make sure that we can target residences in the area that are military connected or adjacent, and also ones that have businesses or in that space. And so, based on the demographics that you guys saw, we're going to use those. We're also going to use the geofencing not to target competitors, but to target households within a certain mile radius. We're going to serve them ads that say like, "Hey, come to this conference because it's military creators. This is you guys." So that's something I'm getting out of it. But also, like, the community seems so amazing. Like, there's a lot of volunteers that are going just to speak and like be part of that community. And that's one thing that I'm really excited for, is just to meet new people. And also, I love educating people on geofencing. I feel like it's so important as a business owner to know like the different types of marketing that's available. So that's another thing. And also, obviously, hopefully, maybe people are interested in talking to me about geofencing for their own business.
That would be a good plus, right?
That'd be a great
Get
plus.
get you some things. So when you do geofencing, like how wide is the spectrum, right? Can you
Yeah.
like we're in Seattle right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do a geofencing like 300 miles out, 200 miles out? How's that work?
Yes. Short answer, yes.
Okay.
Long answer, I can geofence as small of an area as 1 yard, as wide of an area as the whole U.S. I don't go outside the U.S. just because of privacy laws.
Yeah.
We're very, very focused and centered on like U.S. privacy laws.
Now, if you go out too wide, does that
Mhm.
make the details less accurate or anything like that?
No, it doesn't actually.
Okay.
So, for example, we could target the whole U.S. and get a really specific demographic, if that makes sense. Now, it might cost you a lot,
Yeah.
but if you can afford it, technically we can make it happen. However many impressions you want, that's how much it costs. And there's different types of impressions, like static images, video, streaming, and so that kind of varies it as well. But yes, we can do the whole U.S.
So when you're talking to a potential customer, like how do you how to put this? Like how do you tell a customer, hey, if you use geofencing, your ROI would be this, you'll make this amount of money, the KPIs. How do you prove like this
Yeah.
is worth it?
That's a great question. And it depends so much based on industry. So, in the car industry, we have certain metrics. The average car that's being sold in like a mid-tier car market like Toyota might differ from like a higher tier car market, luxury cars, or like reseller, whatever. But if we take an average of like $30,000 per car, we make an average for each general mid-tier campaign. We make an average of 13 times the amount that they spend on like a car dealership geofencing package for them. So that's one industry metric, but we have different industry metrics for each industry, if that makes sense. So it's kind of tricky to have like an overarching one, but for each person I talk to, I'm like, okay, what is their industry? Let me check our case studies. And we do have a lot of metrics on what's worked in the past.
So I'm guessing this isn't cheap, right? This ain't like $3.99 work, right? It's like
No.
this is different. You need to have a single budget for this, right?
Yes.
So what's like how to put this, like what's the industry this one work for? Like like I'm guessing like mom and pop restaurants probably work for. Like you have to have a certain amount of revenue, right?
Yes. I think mom and pop restaurants don't typically work that well because they don't have that much of a disposable income to spend just on marketing, and also they're selling food and drinks and stuff, so they're gonna make it back, but it would be a lot slower You know, it's more of like a take it slow campaign. And if it's a restaurant that also has events and things like that, works a little better. But and chains of restaurants work amazing because they have so many options for people to see the ad and be like, oh yeah, I can go there or there. So mom and pop restaurants are probably not the best client for
Let me ask you this, right?
Startups.
So a lot of times, like a company will start, you know, and they're like, man, we need SEO, Google Analytics, whatever. And all the SEO people are like, hey, you're not going to see results for 6 months, right?
6 months,
so the small business owner like, man, like, can I really afford to pay this person like X amount of money? And I'm taking the risk, like nothing will change in 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So is it the same with you? Do you like tell people you got to wait for 6 months for results? You can tell them, no, within a certain quick number of days, I can like show you results.
Again, I hate using the answer, it depends, but it depends so much. If you have a really small budget, it's going to take a little longer to see a result. But typically, I recommend clients to have a 3-month contract period. And that allows us to initially submit the ads and then also to do A/B testing. And then we can see which demographics are really working, which ones are we not getting too many clicks on. And so we can really refine it to be like laser focused on top of, you know, obviously targeting people based on those demographics. You can then target people based on the demographics that work the best for each ad, for each specific demographic, and make sure you maximize that ad spend. But the more impressions you have, the more money you're going to make from it.
And two-part question, like, how many clients do you have right now, and how many clients can you handle?
Ooh, I don't know exactly how many clients I have right now. I'd have to check. But I can handle probably twice or 3 times as many as I have right now. So maybe like, since it's monthly, like maybe 100 to 150 clients might be max. And that's why I'm working on scaling the operations, make sure we can handle more.
So I'm going to try to do something that I haven't done before either.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to send Mara and James an email with a link to join us, right?
Ooh, that would be so cool.
I've never done this before, so hopefully this works.
Okay, I love it.
First day of many things here today.
I'm excited.
First screen share live stream demo. First bringing on a guest to the podcast.
A lot of firsts today. Yeah. Did they say like they're free and everything?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
And your logos too.
Are they gonna? Oh, nice. Yeah. Are they gonna show up here?
No, it's gonna be. Actually, I don't know. That's good. I think they can show my computer screen.
Okay.
But maybe what I can do is I can share this computer screen to the TV. Is what I'll do.
Yeah. That way you can see them too.
But who fucking knows? This might be a big failure.
It's okay. We'll try it.
Yeah.
We'll try it. See what happens.
So have you looked at what any kind of like tourist stuff you want to do in Dallas area?
No. I went down there I think in November for a wedding, and that was really fun. But I don't know anyone in Dallas. So like I went with my boyfriend. He has a bunch of friends down there. I don't know too many of them. They're so nice, but maybe like he can set me up with some of them, or I don't know.
Yeah, like I told, so Barry Gibson, who's gone also, he's like a Facebook, what am I call it? He knows a lot of people there. Kevin hasn't been there before.
He was on here too.
Yeah.
Last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was actually Monday, yeah.
This Monday?
Yeah, this Monday,
wow.
Yeah.
I listened to, it was like 4 hours long.
Yeah.
I listened to most of it last night.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
It was a fun time, yeah.
But you guys had a lot of fun, it looked like.
But so many things to do. Like I said, I want to take y'all to Deep Ellum, Texas. It's like a artsy, crafty thing, like live music,
so fun.
a lot of good music, you know. And the place they picked for do this, the hotel, the Hilton, is like everything's a mile away. Like Texas Live. I mean, everything's cool. Doing the cigar event at Hersey. I think it's called Hersey Bar.
Right. And that's something I'm so excited about because I've been to a few conferences. I feel like most of the conferences I've been to are so
boring,
like,
stuffy.
Boring.
Be here, do this. Yeah.
Yes, but this one, I was looking at the itinerary, like. It looks so fun. They have a Casino Royale night. Like, they have all this cool stuff.
I mean, basically, the stuff going on from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day.
Yes.
And one thing,
I'm so excited.
If you sleep, you're not going to get no sleep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're going to have to,
Why even purchase a hotel at this point?
No, shit, right. Yeah, no, right. We should all just get one hotel room. We take turns sleeping there, yeah. And there's always like there's gonna be stuff going on all the time, right?
Yeah.
And even if everything's over at like 8 p.m., like, oh man, like, we're kind of wired, you know, let's go do something else, right? let's go to Deep Ellum at 11 in the morning or 11 o'clock at night. Well, I got to give my speech at fucking 8 in the morning, right? It's probably probably not the smartest thing to do. Go keep on partying, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So what do you do for fun?
For fun?
Yeah.
I like playing poker, but I don't find too much time for it because like you have to go to rooms and stuff, and they're kind of far. But I love doing trapeze. So I remember that, yeah. I've been getting really into it. I think when we talked last, I was doing the fabrics. And fabrics is like silk, so it hangs from the ceiling, and you do like climbing and you do stunts and drops and stuff like that. But recently I've been doing flying trapeze, and it's so much fun. Like when you climb up the ladder and then you grab the bar and jump off, and you can do tricks, and you can like be caught by other people, and just do fun stuff. I love it. I've been doing it like once or twice a week.
Is like a gym you go to for this,
yes,
or like
there's a gym
and a bunch of trapeze people?
Yeah, they have like trampoline classes, handstand classes.
I'm guessing they got all kind of mats too, right?
Yeah, yeah, they have like nets and stuff too.
Hey, I'm gonna share this real fast, right?
Okay.
So so I'm a big person on TikTok, right? Probably too much, right? I get all these random people, right? Mm-hmm. So this lady on my For You page, right? She goes by Alley Punch, right? She's talking about, hey, I'm getting kicked in my house, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. But it turns out she's like this, like basically what she does. She says like she's actually kind of addicted to poker and gambling, right? And she organizes like all these gambling things in San Francisco.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
And like she does videos of her playing poker, and like she had events like they had 30 people playing poker, it's random people playing, right? Yeah. It's like, man,
I like that. I might have to do something like that because I have the time for it. I just don't go too often.
So what else besides trapeze?
Trapeze, poker a little bit. I love reading. I really like to read. I love classics. I'm kind of a weirdo. Like, I love Dostoevsky. I've read like 3 Dostoevsky books like the last month. I like philosophical books. I've been reading this really good book by Ayn Rand. It's called The Virtue of Selfishness. And it's very interesting. Very interesting. I also love business books. So I'm a big reader. And I love figure drawing too. But I'm not good at it.
I'm sure you are.
Not yet. Like drawing like hands and stuff. I think hands are really, really beautiful.
So back to the subject of like females kicking ass right now, right? Mm-hmm. Have you been following any of the Winter Olympics?
Not too much. I've seen all of like the crazy things like the curling, the Canadian curling guy.
Yeah, the controversy. Like one country accused the Canadians of cheating.
That whole like sting operation.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. Like,
catch him putting his finger there.
I'm about to say it's not that serious, but I guess it is that serious, right? It is Olympics, right? So
yeah,
countries like National Prize Online. What was it? So what country was it accused Canada? Was it Sweden?
I think it was Sweden.
Sweden, yeah.
And then there was another guy that like cheated on his girlfriend. And then
here's something batshit crazy. Did you hear? So the Olympics, I think, is like 2 weeks long, right?
Yeah.
And like they're 10 days in. It's about to close, right? Did you hear about how many condoms they've been using?
No.
30,000.
No way.
They ran out of condoms.
How do you know the statistic?
It's all over the news. It's all over the news.
That's a crazy statistic.
They went 30,000 condoms, right?
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like, goddamn.
2 weeks is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Olympians, but damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot, yeah.
That's crazy.
So just another random fact that has nothing to do with anything. And so the Olympic Village in Milan, Italy, they're trying to figure out how to get more condoms, whatever, because, safe sex is important, right?
That's crazy.
But they probably have there all the time, I think, right?
I would say so, yeah. Yeah.
Remember a few years ago, I think her name's Hope Solo. She used to be like the goalie for the U.S. American women's team. She's actually from Seattle, like really good goalkeeper, goalie. She talked about, like, she's like, we're like, everyone here, like, we just,
It's just like a community.
A lot of beautiful people, like, like, had to blow off steam, right? Like,
That's
okay.
Funny.
Yeah,
That's
so
funny.
So back to the Olympics of 2 females, right? So have you heard of, I'm going to say her name wrong, but let me pull her up.
Oh. I don't know too much about this, so I'm going to, like, embarrass you real quick.
No, that's fine. What is her name? I know how to say it, but I don't never pronounce it right.
Mm.
So this lady, she's born in San Francisco, but she's Chinese, and supposedly the Chinese government offered $7 million to snow ski from them, right? And she has more gold medals than any free skier in the history.
Mhm.
Like, she just won 2 silvers. So that's her name right there.
Eileen
Gu.
Gu.
She's a Victoria's Secret model. She got a perfect score on her SAT.
Wow.
She's studying quantum physics in Stanford.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And she
And she just won like
That is
2 more
so
silvers.
impressive.
All right, hold on.
Oh, I hear something.
Yeah, James Mark trying to come on. Let me pull him. See if I can pull him on. Guess it's in green room. Where the fuck is the green room at? Move from green room. Okay.
Well, hello there.
Hey, can y'all hear me? This is something new I'm trying to do. So, yeah, to left.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can hear you.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
There you are.
I didn't know we were doing this today.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay,
So
here they
fun.
are. Okay, let me try to share this to the screen.
Can they see us too?
Yeah. Hey, Mara, can you hear me? I don't think they can hear me. Yeah. Try to screen share this. All right, so I have you on my TV right now.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah, but I can't hear them for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
That's us.
It might. It's probably on my end. Hey, raise your hand if you can hear me. Okay, I can hear you. So right now I have you like split screen with you and Taylor right now, but for some reason I can't hear you.
This is so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take a screenshot real fast and send it to you.
Do you think it's connected to our?
That I don't know.
Audio or something?
It should be. It's supposed to be automatic.
I heard something when they first joined.
Did you?
But I don't know if it was just. Yeah. This is so cool. I didn't know we were doing this. I'm so excited.
Movie settings.
Oh man. What am I doing wrong here? So on my end it says that your sound is on, so I should be hearing you, but I'm not hearing you for some reason. And I just sent you a text with a photo, a screenshot, how the screenshot looks on the computer right now.
Is it?
The feedback is because you have the restream, I think, open, so I'm hearing it twice. It's messing me up. That's what I was trying to do right now.
All right, try it like now. Can you hear me?
So tricky.
Yeah.
I always mess it up when I'm doing like Apple Play and stuff like that.
I see the screenshot.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Audio. It should be freaking working. Do you think it might be something on your end?
Not sure.
Okay.
Actually,
what are you on your phone right now?
Actually, do that. Do the here.
You know what? Hey, what about this one?
Which one?
Right here, down here. There's like an X on the.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear us now?
See, so on my end, it's saying that your audio is showing like your audio is working, but I'm not hearing it for some reason.
Can you hear us now or no? 3.
Test 1, 2, 3.
I don't know.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
I go back. He can't. So go
I don't
back
think
to
you
the
can
mic.
I mean, I don't think so because we should better hear him here. Does James have any idea what's going on?
No. Working it. Trying to. Let me think. Can you hear us now? Test 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. go out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I actually
maybe
took
they're
them off.
rejoining.
I actually took them off.
Oh no.
Hey, fuck.
It's okay. We'll get it.
Yeah, hold on. So I accidentally took James and Mar off. Yeah, I don't know because it's supposed to just like, you know what? Hold on. Actually, that might be something. Hold on. Window, interview. I might know what it is. View. You can. Let me see if I turn off the audio. What happens? Because it says to keep it on there, but we'll see.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Like, okay. They're muted.
Okay. How about now? So, still nothing.
Okay, can you hear me?
No, we
I don't
can't
know
hear
what
you
to
still.
do.
Okay. So I guess we just have to figure this out next time. Good idea, bad judgment, bad whatever, you know. But Taylor did a really good demo of her stuff earlier. Let me try the thing.
Can you hear me one last time? Let's give that a shot.
Interview.
Nah.
It's not that.
Yeah.
Test 1
Okay.
2 3. Can you hear us? Jason,
Well,
can you hear us?
maybe next time, R.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
No, we can try and.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's so tricky. I'm never in charge of the of the screen sharing because it's so tricky. But it would be cool if you maybe did an episode with them.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to do.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
So now, for some reason, I got this thing here set up like this, which I don't have no idea what this. Crop screen split.
That's so cool. That's us up there.
Yeah. Camera on. Black magic. Oh. Oops. Okay, we're back. Okay. So let me put this back to this computer screen over here. All right, cool.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Okay. Well, good experiment. Yeah. But I do want to bring them on, like do like of course I never do like Zoom podcasts, but for this I'll do an exception,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Or even, well, no, you'd probably need your equipment if you did it down there, but
Yeah. I actually was thinking about doing that, taking my podcast stuff
Yeah.
down there, but I don't think there's a space for you to do it, right?
yeah, like a post event. Well, maybe in the conference room because they have it booked out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. That would be cool.
It is, but I took us to Vietnam. It's not easy to do, right? It's just fucking hassle, yeah.
I believe you.
You gotta pack it all up and like set it up.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but it'd be cool to do like a digital one maybe before their
Yeah.
before the conference.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to look through the speakers that are gonna be there?
I looked through it a little bit. I didn't do any crazy research or
Yeah.
anything.
Kind of ask
but
any speakers like you look like, oh wow, I gotta check this person out.
You know what? I'm really excited to hear.
Besides
Krista
myself,
Cole.
of course.
I mean, yeah.
Besides myself, of course.
Besides you, and I looked into me too, so
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
But also, I'm excited for Christopher Lockheed
Okay.
because I heard a lot about him.
He's a keynote speaker,
from,
right?
Yeah, he's a keynote speaker.
I know James and Mara like really pumped up by him being on there. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I know the previous relationship, but man, I don't really know much about the guy,
I think
right?
he has a podcast, and they went on his podcast,
Yeah.
and he has a bunch of cool books out. So
Yeah.
I want to read some of them before I go. But he seems really cool. I followed him on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Another friend of mine's gonna be there. Her name's Daniela Young. Give her a shout out, right?
Okay.
And man, she has such an interesting story, Daniela. So She was born into the cult called the Cult of God, cult in
What?
Brazil, right?
What?
It's a sexual cult, right? They do all kind of fucking bullshit to little kids, like fucking like pedophilia and bullshit like that.
That's so sad.
And like what's fucking crazy, I could get this wrong. Her grandfather was like the lead guy, right? So she was like like kind of royalty in the thing, right? But she escaped, went to school in high school in Houston, Texas. Got there like you don't exist, right? You can go to school, so she had to convince me to go to school. She ended up finishing like top of her college of her high school class, valedictorian, I think it's called.
Wow. Okay.
Went to the University of Dallas, top class there, and then she joined the army. She has an interesting story. So she's written like 2 top selling books.
What?
Yeah.
Was she on the podcast?
Yeah, she went on twice.
I remember seeing it. I didn't watch the full thing, but I remember watching the clips of it, and it looked really interesting.
Yeah, like she's fucking killing it. Like, yeah, she's like.
To watch that.
What's funny, like she's on TikTok live all the time. I'll pull her up, and all these dumbasses, like, my thing is like, it's one thing to be stupid, but like, don't let people know you're stupid, right? So they try to like clap back at her, and she always like puts them in their face. But people don't realize all this engagement is like getting her money and stuff, right?
Is she on? Oh, yeah, I do. I remember seeing her on here because she was knitting during the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It made me. She's like fucking like stabbed herself to death. She's a big time salsa dancer. It's like she's just.
What is her name?
Hold on. So they're trying to join again. Danielle Young. What's up, James?
Hey, can you hear me?
No, can't hear you.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
Okay, I thought I'd try it on my. Just text him like I tried it on my phone. I'm on my phone right now, and it's because I hear him, but like he can't hear me. But that's just weird. It's got to be a setting. It's got to be a setting. Test 1 2 3 3 2 1.
Cool.
It'll probably start working if I say a bunch of bad
stuff.
stuff.
More than an iPhone. Maybe it has to be an actual computer.
I doubt it. It's doing the same thing no matter if I'm on. All right.
All right. Yeah. So Danielle, she's just an interesting person, right? So she's gonna be there too. She's speaking too. So she's gonna talk about how like she's like the product, right? Like she does the speaking, everything's based on her, right?
Yeah, she has the book. She's the author.
Yeah, like her first book, she went to a publisher. I gave her like a nice advance, whatever. But now she like invested money in her, and like everything's her own money, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. So she's gonna talk about that and talk about this other stuff. She can be controversial, right? Because she has her sayings, right? She's like
can be what?
a little bit controversial, But that's part of the game, right?
Yeah.
It's part of being, the game, right? But she's such a fucking cool people. Yeah.
And she's speaking.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what she's speaking about?
Actually, yeah, she sent it to me.
Yeah, this is just such a cool event.
Yeah, so this is a lot for you to read through, but if you just skim through this.
Author apprenticeship. Okay. How to productize your brain. Very cool.
And she is so fucking smart. Like, damn.
Really?
Yeah. And I found it entertaining. Like, she'll like be on TikTok and someone would say something fucking stupid, she'll just fucking like clap back at him, right?
I like that.
Yeah, she takes on all trolls. So like, you don't realize. Like, I think she said one time, I'm paraphrasing. First of all, why are you letting the whole world know you're fucking like you're so stupid, right? And you might be trying to clap back at me, but like, this is making me money, right?
Yeah. Plus, like, they're commenting, they're increasing like her views and stuff. So
yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
That's cool.
Hold on. So what James is saying.
Is he trying to join again?
Oh no. Oh shit. So the audience could hear us.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mara just sent me a text saying the audience could hear us.
That's so funny.
Man, but I can't hear them, right?
Hear 'em. Maybe we take our headphones off or something.
No, I don't know, right? Man, that's fucking crazy.
We've got our mics and everything connected.
Yeah.
It's tricky. I don't know.
Oh wow, something else for me to figure out. You know what? Talk about that, right? Talk about how. That's a good point. As an entrepreneur, small business, what are you doing? Like, you never have everything figured out. There's always like, oh shit, I got to do this, got to do that right. Talk about that, like, man,
That's true.
I have stuff figured out. Oh shit, no, you don't. Talk about that part of it.
That's true. I mean, sometimes, like, especially in the beginning when we were really understaffed, it's hard figuring that out. Like, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. So, like, in the beginning, I think, like a lot of other entrepreneurs, you end up having to do a lot of the stuff yourself. But also, the fortunate part about me and my business is, like, I'm not an expert in geofencing. I mean, I'm not an expert in setting up geofencing. My team is an expert in setting up geofencing, and so I have to have them on because, like I said, they've been doing it from the start. So they know all the back end stuff. And so I feel like my main job is obviously knowing what we sell and making sure everybody's in place to sell it correctly and to take the best care of our clients that we can. But yeah, in the beginning phases, a lot of it falls on you and just trying to figure all that out. But now we're in a different place where we're scaling and trying to grow and stuff like that.
So what's the one skill you learned that you were not expecting to learn through this process?
Ooh, probably, I mean, I learned a lot about, I guess, probably just selling to different industries is so different. Like in insurance, for example, you're selling, but you're selling to the same kind of people. It's not like different for different industries. I mean, there's different products, of course, but at the end of the day, it's just like person to person. Geofencing, like I was telling you, it's just so dependent on what industry you're in, like how much you're going to make back, how much you have to spend on impressions, like what your target is. And so I think that's been my biggest lesson, that I didn't realize I'd have to kind of differentiate that and I guess sell to different people based on that. But I think it's a common joke in marketing, like whenever you ask them a question, it's like, oh, it depends, but it really does highly depend on just the factors. So that's something that I've had to get used to.
What's one thing about your business you just like give to someone else to do forever?
I mean, dealing with clients that aren't that nice would be fun, but also I don't want to give them to my team because I feel bad. So maybe having like one person for all the shit clients that are mean.
How do you deal with your shit clients?
I don't have a lot of. I don't have any right now, but I've had some really mean ones in the past. And so
You think they're mean because they see you as a young female and like they want to take advantage of you?
I mean, yeah, that's some of it. In certain industries, they're kind of like harsh. And then when you're first getting started, like the first year, there were some things that I was learning, like how to take care of my customers best. And so I think I've learned a lot in that. And yeah, I think, part of it could be just because I'm young and I might be like their daughter's age sometimes. And so it's easy to like.
But I think you can take advantage of that too, though, right?
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah.
You have a good personality, you're attractive,
Thanks.
you have you get along with people, right? I'm sure that's an advantage too, right?
I think yeah, like people talk about how hard it is, like being a woman or like being this or being that, but at the end of the day, like take advantage of what you can take advantage of, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Mhm.
And is your number one industry you deal with? Is it car dealerships?
I wouldn't say it car dealerships. I think car dealerships is just a really fun example.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I do a lot of tech.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe tech, but again, it's just probably because we live in
Seattle, yeah.
And they have good budgets, so it's
Yeah.
a good like target to go
Yeah.
for. But law offices are really good. So that's been like especially personal injury law. I'm trying to work on educating more personal injury
Yeah.
firms about the benefits of geofencing, because like 95% of the time I talk to these people about it and they're like, oh, I didn't realize that. Like they get a bad rap for being, like ambulance chasers, but
Yeah, they do.
yeah, but a big part of geofencing is like targeting people based on their highly specific circumstances and locations. So, I mean, it works really well for that industry.
Yeah, yeah. Is it an industry that you would never do this for?
I've never thought about it before. probably like messed up industries. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like
So this is
hard.
This is totally inappropriate off the wall, but I'm guessing if a strip club and said, "Hey, do geofence on our fucking customers."
I know. I was just gonna say like maybe strip clubs, but I've done a lot of casinos before.
Yeah,
So
I mean casinos are way
like,
different from strip clubs. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Can you imagine if a strip club says, "Hey, Taylor, I want you to geofence all our customers." That'd be fucking wild as shit.
Hard. Yeah, I don't think I would do that. And same for like maybe like drag shows. I don't think I would
Yeah.
do that. Abortion clinics, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Say
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know. I've never thought about it because I've never like actively pursued any of those.
So what's industry you're not doing right now, but you want to like get into?
Okay, that's a really good question. That's such a good question. Let me think about that. An industry that I'm not doing right now, but I'd really like to. Let me think about that. I would say. Oh, you know, something I've always wanted to do is like escape rooms and stuff like that. Museums too. I would love to do it for museums, like fun things. Because I've done events. I do events quite often, and I do like hotels and things like that. I would love to have more hotel clients, but something that I've not done.
There's a water
before,
for you if you need water.
Oh, thank you so much. Is probably like, you know, those fun things that you do like when you're traveling, like museums and escape rooms. I would love to do that.
So what's your like how do you see yourself in like, man, this is a crazy question. Like you're like, okay, let me rephrase that. So today's like February 19th, February 20th, something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
December 31st, you're about to celebrate the new year.
Uh-huh.
What needs to have happened from today to December 31st for you to say, you know what, this was a good year for me, both professionally and personally?
That's a good question. I feel like I always overstate my goals. Like I always have goals that are too much. So I'm like, okay, if I don't make it, at least I've gone over what I would have, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. So I'd like to obviously increase the amount of clients I have by maybe double would be great. Double. I have like a monthly goal of like increasing this much. So currently it's February. I'm trying to increase. I'd have to look at it. I think it's like 6.8% to reach my goals each month. So like, I think it adds, I don't know how much it adds up to, but I did the math on this like last week, and I really want to increase a certain percentage of like my clients and the revenue that I'm making each month to in order to get to the place that I want in December. I've never done it that way before, so I'm hoping that that's a good way to do it. And then I think personally, I want to get stronger, I guess, in my things I'm working on to like get better at trapeze. I love going to the gym, so maybe getting a little stronger, being able to do more pull-ups would be great.
So how long is your sales process? How does your sales process work?
My sales process is about 2 weeks long, and it depends heavily on the client. So basically, I meet with the client, or one of my consultants meets with them. And then from there, you know, you have to set up the ads. So you make sure like the ads are good to go. Sometimes they have their own ads. If they do, usually they need to be resized to fit all the digital versions. If they don't, we create the ads. Got a great creative team. And then also we have to figure out the strategy. So who they're trying to target. And on the back end, we figure out what are the best demographics based on what we've done before, or just based on, you know, industry metrics. And then I think the longest part of the process from our side of things is just setting everything up and testing it. And that takes 3 to 5 days, depending on how many demographics there are. But that's a big part of it, is making sure all the locations are correct, demographics, and then testing it to make sure like it's all good.
Do you see AI as an opportunity for you, or you're like kind of scared of AI?
No, AI is a huge opportunity. I think anything can be an opportunity if you look at it the right way. And so, yeah, AI has been great for me. specifically, it's hard to integrate AI into geofencing because you need like the compliance, you need the back end team to set up to test. So I haven't found a way to integrate AI into that back end system. But on the front end, like it's very helpful for making like custom proposals very quickly. Emails emails are great. And then I'm looking into like an AI phone line that can help on like the weekends and nights and stuff when no one picks up. I think that would be really cool. So I'd love to do that.
So how do you go about finding like potential customers?
I purchase my own ads. So that helps. And then I do a bunch of networking. I recently joined BNI, so I'm trying that out.
Speak up a little bit.
I recently joined BNI, so I'm trying that out. And I go to a bunch of Chamber of Commerce events. I go to a bunch of networking, tech-specific and finance-specific events have been great. So I'm thinking of going to more like conferences like that. And then, of course, Military Creator Con and things like that. I'd love to go to more conferences. I think that's a very valuable opportunity.
Do you have any like go-to networking events?
You know what? I love checking the Seattle Metro Chamber of Commerce site. They have really good events, and they put on events not just for like theirs, but they show other like Kent Chamber of Commerce, things like that on their community calendar. Recently, I've been focusing on World Cup.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. The World Cup is coming to Seattle.
And so
exciting.
Not cut it off. So I actually went to Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl recently.
Yeah.
I actually went to the Super Bowl parade, right?
Did you go?
Yes. I mean, it's like 2 blocks from here, right?
Yeah.
It was batshit crazy. So many people.
It was crazy.
It was like everyone drinking, having a good time.
That's so nice.
Like, so I'm gonna criticize the Seattle school system real fast, right? So they put out a note like, "Hey, this is not an excuse absence for kids, right?" I'm like, "Are you kidding right now? This is like lifetime event, right?"
Yeah.
But there were so many kids there, right?
Really?
Like, so I was like 2 blocks from here, and like there's like a group of 8 high school kids next to me. They're all fucking taking shots and shit, They have a good time, It's just a good time. Like, man, like if only Pioneer Square be like this every day.
That's crazy.
But I think that's how the World Cup's gonna be, right?
I think so.
So many people, like, and like
yeah,
every bar around this area, like it's fucking packed. It's like it's such a good time, right? And I see the World Cup is like a month long, 2 weeks long. I'm not sure how long it is.
2 weeks long.
I see 2 weeks straight, like people just like partying, like having a good time. People all the world, right? So I definitely seen you taking advantage of that some kind of way. Matter of fact, shit. You know what? I just remember you fight to remind me of something. I need to show you how to use that data axle thing.
Oh yeah, you do.
So we'll do it after this, right?
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So basically, data axle, I have the phone number of every business in Pioneer Square.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
The negative thing is like it doesn't give emails, right? Only phone numbers, right?
Okay, so you have to call.
Yeah, you have to call, right? There's no email campaign, no links. It's all you have to call, right?
That's kind of a good thing and a bad thing though, because it forces you to call them.
Yeah,
probably get better results.
I definitely seen like have one of your people like just call up all these businesses. Hey, like, what's your plan for World Cup, right?
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I might have.
What if we could do this for you? We could do this for you, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, actually.
I have to do that.
Hold on real fast.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me that because for World Cup, it's just such an incredible opportunity because there's such an influx of people that are going to be coming
from all over the world,
and there's all these zones. Like you can target hotels, you can target the streaming devices in hotels, and you can target all these people that are like staying the night.
I'm gonna send this to you. I have 422 business phone numbers.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So what is your plan to take advantage of a World Cup?
I think a big part of it is, like I said, all those tourists are coming, they're staying at hotels. I think that's a huge opportunity. So traditionally, I've done geofencing for hotels that either target their competitors or target the airport, or they can target themselves. And so how that works is every hotel has a TV with streaming devices. And so what I usually do is we can target the hotel rooms. And so we can target everybody that's in the hotel, their TVs, their mobile devices, their laptops, And that's such a huge opportunity to either give them like retargeting, like, hey, come back for a special deal, or to target other hotels and say like,
how's this going to work when all these people come from different countries with different, I guess, have Apple phones and Androids. Like, how does that work? Does that matter if they come from a different country?
No.
Okay.
Still got their location and their data, and they're here, right? We can take their.
So tell me if I'm wrong. I'm thinking like, I'll make this up. Like, suppose there's so I think one of the countries coming to play is Egypt, right?
Yeah.
So let's suppose there's an Egyptian restaurant somewhere.
Yeah.
The Egyptian restaurant can use your service to target the Egyptian fans, right?
Very much so.
Okay.
So for the Egyptian restaurant, I would recommend targeting a few hotels in the area, or even just one, the closest one. That would be amazing. And then targeting by all the Egyptian fans that come to the hotel. You can target streaming devices, but you don't even have to. You can just target static ads to their phone. You can give them deals, say like, hey, come here after the match. I would really recommend that. But also there's a lot of other zones you can target. So you can target like fan zones near the stadium, like stadium zones. And so if you're targeting the whole area, the whole stadium, outside the stadium, you can convert those, you can convert them to customers by like grabbing their device IDs, sending them ads when they're going in the stadium. They're going to see it and they're going to be like, oh, I know what we're doing after this. We're going to try this restaurant.
How about this? I could be wrong, but I think there's actually 4 Muslim countries here in Seattle for the World Cup, right?
I think so. Like,
how do you like target them? Like, hey, like come to Seattle, like go to these like Muslim places to eat,
yeah.
like, if that makes any sense.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways we could go about that too, but it looked kind of similar to that. So we can target those, like I said, the fan zones, so the stadium, outside the stadium, hotels as well. And so for each place that's trying to get more customers, you can target by that demographics list, and you can target by where they're at to send them ads in real time that say like, hey, we're right down the street from you. Because if you're targeting a certain hotel, you can say, hey, we're a 3-minute walk away.
Yeah.
Come try this. Halal, right? Or something like that. So you can do that for each different hotel that you're targeting. You can do that for, one thing I did in the past was a boarding pass promo. So for a restaurant and like really close to the airport, we did a promo that was like, if you bring your boarding pass to us, you get like $15 off or something like that. So that'd be a great promo to run as well.
So one thing we need to figure out for you too is like we're in Military Careers Con. So the World Cup's in Dallas also.
Ooh, that's such a good idea.
So we got to figure out something out how you do that too. Like maybe tie in your military conference thing to speaking like the World Cup a couple months later. Yeah.
That's so smart. I didn't even think about that.
I'm smart. I'm smart once in a while.
You're a smart guy.
Every once in a while.
You're a really smart guy.
Yeah. I try my dumb.
Like,
I hide my dumbness pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like I should just get up and Google.
And things like this. It's so many. Talk about this, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, the war's against me. It sucks to live in America. I can't get ahead, but like there's so many opportunities, right? Can you talk about like how you take advantage of your opportunities?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think the victim mindset is a really bad mindset to have if you want to achieve anything. Like there is unfairness in the world. There is like oppression. There's a bunch of stuff. But if you go about your day thinking in terms of that, like I feel like that's the worst way to go about your day and just your mindset in general. So like, I don't know if this answers your question, but one thing for me is like, I guess something that could be a disadvantage is like I'm a woman, I'm young, so that could be something that people say like, oh, like you should feel some type of way about that. But like one thing that I don't want to be seen as is like the best woman in geofencing. Like I don't think that's fair. I'd rather be seen as like either the best marketing company in geofencing or like nothing at all. And so I don't know if that makes sense. I think it's like a personal pride thing, but it's like I don't feel like I need or want like a step up. And also like you can take advantage of those things. Like you said, if you're a woman, people could be nicer to you. They could also be meaner, but like there's a flip side to that coin. Like you can get into places that maybe a guy wouldn't be able to get into just because like they're like, oh, whatever, like sure.
This is my thing, right? If America sucks so bad, why do millions of people try to come in every year, legally or illegally, right?
That's right.
This is my thing, right? when the day comes when people don't want to come here, that's when
right.
we're kind of fucked as a country.
Exactly. America's a great place to live. I think it has amazing opportunities.
Everyone wants to come here.
Everyone wants to
Like
come
every
here.
country I've been in the world, like, oh, I want to go to America.
Yeah. So it's like, it can't be that bad at the end of the day. But I feel like everybody's, there's always going to be.
I mean, we have issues, we have challenges, but I
everything.
think we're trying to get better, yo.
Yeah. And I think even if it's like something perfect, there's always going to be someone
Oh,
that
yeah.
complains about it,
I mean, probably a bad example. Every year in the NFL, there's a Super Bowl champion, right? But they play Super Bowl next year because that Super Bowl team tries to get better, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And so, like, at the end of the day, like, if you're born here, if you immigrate here, like, we're all Americans. We should be on the same team. We should be trying to better our country instead of, like, complaining about it, if that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot more opportunities that people could be working together on instead of, like, tearing each other down.
Yeah.
Or, like, trying to be divisive, and it's just tricky.
That is true. That is true. Let me think what else. So this would be your second time going to the Dallas area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of friends and family.
Yeah, I got family there, friends, family there.
So
Yeah.
you're excited?
I got so many people there. Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, like, man, like I've been like texting people. I'll be there this time period, like, man. But I'm doing this, man. Let's hopefully link up or something, right?
Yeah.
Like, man.
Yeah.
I mean, because we joke about not sleep, but you do have to sleep a little bit, right?
Just a little.
Just a little bit, right? You have to sleep, right?
3 days, it's okay.
That's something I need to do. I need to ask James and Mara, hey, can you let me like give the first speech, right? That way I can fucking party the rest of the fucking
You don't
time.
have to worry. What are you talking about, by the way?
Oh,
When
man.
you go there.
Oh, like leveraging military experience, something else.
Okay.
I have a concept, like, like it's not gonna happen today, all that kind of stuff.
Are you going on a panel or you're giving a talk?
I'm gonna talk, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically, I've been fucking crazy. I fucking actually Notebook LM and ChatGPT did my talk for me, right? I put in what I want to do, and it came up to talk. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you feel like AI is.
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
your
So
industry.
I put in what I want. It's fucking crazy. So Notebook LM makes slide decks now, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it?
Notebook LM.
Oh yeah.
So I put my slide deck in there. I mean, what I want to do is slide deck. It's of course a PDF, but then you upload it to a site on Canva. And Canva will change the PDF to a thing you can like edit out.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
I'll show you after this. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Fucking batshit crazy.
That's actually so cool.
So
Yeah,
you can
I'm
like.
gonna be like picking your brain after.
Yeah, so you can like you can upload like a 20-page document to Notebook LM and say make a slide deck. You can put like detailed numbered slides, and suppose you like put a 20-page document like geofencing. Do me like a presentation style 10-slide deck. It'll do that, right? It's PDF, and then you upload to Canva, and Canva will let you like do this magic, like change it, yeah.
That is so cool.
Of course, Notebook LM is gonna make you the perfect slide deck, but yeah.
That is so cool.
Well, it's fucking crazier. You can upload your brand colors to Notebook LM. It'll make the deck in your brand colors. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, I'm excited for your talk.
It's fucking
Maybe,
crazy,
like,
yo. So whenever people say, "Oh, there's an opportunity," like get the fuck out of here. There's an opportunity because you're fucking lazy as fuck.
Exactly. Like you're not taking the time to learn about it. Plus, like people are kind of scared that it's gonna take their jobs. But I feel like you can use it to enhance your job.
Yeah, it's gonna take your job. I mean, like example I use all the time was way back in the day when the cars came out, and people, oh my god, because back in the day people don't realize this.
Horse and buggy.
All the horses, like, they're shitting everywhere, right? So other people actually like got paid like shove the shit from the streets.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to keep on doing that job? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, seriously. Like now you can be paid to be a mechanic or something.
Yeah, exactly, right.
You'll have to do that life. But there's definitely going to be like a redistribution of jobs. And I think that's the important part. Like if you're in one of those industries that's going to be taken over by AI, like now is the time to start kind of figuring out how your skills can fit in a new place with AI.
And part of it too is that old thing. What's the thing? Old dog can't learn new tricks. I think part of that's too, right? Like I've done this for 20 years. Like my mind's rotted away. Like
I think that's another poor mentality to have that I don't like or subscribe to, because it's like, all these people that are just coming out of college, they're like new dogs with no tricks, like you have to learn. So it's always possible for somebody to learn, like before you learn your whole life. Before you go to elementary school, you don't know. You go before you go to high school, you know, before you go to college, before you go into the workforce. if you're switching jobs. It's just like a part of being human, and I think that's just such a beautiful aspect of life.
So speaking of new skills, what's the skill you don't have that you want to learn?
I want to learn so many things. That's hard. I really want to learn how to walk on my hands. Is that like really specific? I can do a handstand.
No, that's like totally fucking random. If somebody told me, Jason, after you ask this question, guess the 1,000 answers Taylor might give, that would be nowhere on the fucking list. Nowhere close. I mean, all you gotta do is like,
Sorry, I know it's not business related.
I mean, yeah, it could be anytime. All you do every day, you get on a wall in your house, that's like standing on your feet, on your hands, like throw your legs back on the wall, like step out.
Yeah.
Of course, you're gonna bust your ass a few times, but yeah.
Exactly.
But you're a trapeze artist. It should be easy for you.
Yeah, I learned how to do a handstand.
Yeah, it should be easy for you.
And so I can do that, but like getting the balance and then like doing that would be so cool. I really want to do that.
That has to be the best answer in the history of the Jason Cavness Experience podcast. No doubt. Has to be the best answer ever.
That is so funny. And also, I love languages. I'd love to learn like 5
Oh man,
new
I would love to
languages.
learn languages. Yeah.
What would one like language that you want to learn be?
Oh man. So this is so embarrassing, right? So I'm Italian on my mother's grandfather's side, right? So my great grandfather came over the boat in Italy, like 1891 or whatever. Me and my family were actually stationed in Italy for 2 years. Never
That's
learned
so cool.
never learned Italian.
No way.
No.
No way. That's not real.
Yeah, I like it, man.
It's okay.
It's so embarrassing. Like, and so people are like, you don't learn language. Like, I'm like, man, if I didn't learn Italian, what fucking chance have I learned another language, right? So
You must know some fun phrases though.
I don't know shit.
Really?
No. Well, it was kind of funny. Like we were in Germany, Italy, Korea, different places. My wife and kids can go any place we've been and speak the language, right? At least like
No way.
not like thoroughly, but like
Like
get some understand. Yeah, me not so much. Yeah, it's
That's
so embarrassing, right? So number one language it's Italian. Probably number two because I'm there all the time. Vietnam and probably Spanish. I think you need to learn Spanish, right?
Spanish is important. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
so,
especially
like,
in America. Yeah,
popular.
especially in America. Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool.
And of course, like Chinese, there's billions of Chinese,
Yeah.
But I just wish this was like I know I take about the time these apps like Google Translate, but it doesn't work right. The other time I was in Vietnam, I go to a store. So a store they're called MetaMart. It's like the Costco. I would like type something in like Google Translate, and my friend like Jason, this means nowhere close to what you said, right? Yeah, I don't know.
That's true. But I mean, it works well enough.
Yeah.
Works well enough. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
tricky. But it's fun though.
Coding,
it's like, so fun too.
Coding is a language too,
True.
Yeah.
That counts.
That counts, yeah. I don't know. It is so much to learn, right?
Yeah, there's a lot to learn. What would you learn?
Oh man, probably coding.
Coding?
A language, a musical instrument.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn that. Probably more personal. Like learn how to be more patient.
That's hard. That's a difficult one to learn.
Yeah.
A musical instrument's a good one, actually.
Yeah.
I play piano.
Yeah, I want to learn piano, guitar. One of
I'd
those two.
love
Yeah.
to learn violin. I have a violin. I used to be able to play a few songs, but I can't. It's so hard. Like if you don't play for a while, it's like you have to like relearn it basically.
Yeah. What's this crazy skill that you have that most people don't know about?
That most people don't know
Yeah.
about? That's hard. I feel like most people don't know about the figure drawing. It's kind of a weird skill. So I've been doing that a lot and like working on faces and stuff because I love like classical figures and like I love Da Vinci and his sketches.
Yeah.
And all this cool like.
Can you imagine
books
how
that he
fucking smart
has.
that dude was?
He was insanely smart. He's If there was one historical figure that I could meet,
It'd be him.
it'd be him. So cool.
Here's one for you. So you do a lot with tech, right?
Yeah.
And so obviously tech has gotten way better through the world, right, whatever. But have we as humans gotten smarter? Like, not counting like suppose someone from 1,500 came today, would they have the same level of smarts as we do?
I think we've gotten dumber, to be honest, because this might be like really not a popular opinion, but like back when the death rate was higher and you didn't live as long, you had to like
You got rid of all the dumb people faster.
Well, I mean, there's that, yeah. And then you have to do stuff faster. You're not gonna be like, oh, should I try this? Like, no, if you want to try it, you're gonna try it now because like your lifespan's cut in half to what it is now, you know. So I feel like there's that, and then I think the short form technology with like Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts has like really messed with us. I was listening to a podcast about this the other day. I feel like it's really messed with like our prefrontal cortex, and it's just kind of scary. Like I listened to that podcast and I'm like, I haven't touched Instagram. Like I'm trying not to like do that stuff because I feel like everything's just so easy, and we don't have to work so much for like things that we used to. Like it's just automatically warm in our house because we have the heats. We have the grocery store. We don't have to like hunt our meals. We have medication. We have like sweets. We have very high like sodium enriched foods. Like we don't have to do all that. We don't have to go to the gym. We don't have to walk 20 miles to get to our like occupation. We don't have to build houses. Like it's crazy.
Like people talk all the time. People talk all the time. Back to good old days. You mean the good old days with no hot water?
Yeah, come
like
on
no
now.
like low electricity. Like you had to fucking like walk 5 feet out behind your house and take a shit. You know those good times. Is what you talking about?
Like what?
Are you talking about like all the fucking black plague and diseases? You know, like some random king could just come to you. Hey, Jason, you're my servant now. Go to war against other people, right? Those good times.
Exactly. Like.
That's what you talk about. Those good times.
I know. I feel like the whole of human history has had like amazing ups and incredible downs as well. But it's like now, you know, we don't have to do anything outlandish, especially in America.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like we're very spoiled.
We're so spoiled. We're so spoiled.
Everything here.
Like
and
here's like
even if you're like dirt poor, you're still like richer than.
That's a good point. Like our people, like obviously there's poor people here, like in the army, like you meet destitute people all over the world, like so like people that know like no like dirt floors, no food, you know. And granted, maybe you're not eating steaks 3 times a day, but man, you have meals, you have like a house over your head, you know, like our poor is like the middle class pretty much anywhere else in the world, right?
It's true. It's true. So we're very lucky.
Yeah. Here's one for you. I don't people realize how many experiments human race has done back in the day, right? Like how many people had to eat like a poison fruit that realized, oh shit.
That's true.
Or like how many people would like try to pick up a rattlesnake before they were like, okay, maybe I don't want to do this.
Like people were like testing out mushrooms. They're like, this one kills you. This one
gets you high as fuck.
God, like.
Yeah, this one I died. This one I talked to God. I talked to God. Like how many people like, oh, I can take on a fucking elephant by myself and bring it down, you know?
Yeah.
Like how many people died through the course of human history, like experiment,
like
right?
all the different colors of like frogs and stuff that look
shit.
so nice, but they're like deadly.
Yeah. How many? Let me lick this frog. Oh shit, I died.
Let's not lick it in the future.
Like all the experiments through the days, right? Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
So for you have a podcasting business. I know you're working on the HR as well.
I shut that down actually.
Really?
Yeah, back in December.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you not like pursuing it anymore?
No.
Okay. Why?
Just I didn't see a way forward with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So your main thing is now the podcasting?
No, I do a lot. So I'm doing the podcast. I started doing government contracting for software development.
Ooh.
I'm working with a company called Tech Bank out of Vietnam, the software development company. They have like 200 projects all through like Asia, Europe, Middle East. So I'm like the market development partner here in the United States
That is so
doing
cool.
that. And then I'm working with a company called Earth VC, the venture capital firm out of Vietnam. They invest like deep tech, right? So I'm doing that too.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I do a lot, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like you. I'd go batshit crazy not doing one thing, yeah.
I love that. That sounds like a lot of fun though.
It is. I mean, like cool, especially like the Earth VC, like interest people to build a lot of cool ass shit, you know.
And you said government contracting. So like, are you the one that's making the government contracts?
So I'm trying to bid on contracts, yeah.
Oh my god.
So like, so far I've bid on. I've done 2 bids so far. One's for Library of Congress, like redo all the platform stuff.
Yeah.
And one's for the state of Washington, like do the cybersecurity stuff, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Those contracts are brutal.
Yeah.
I've been getting into those lately too.
Yeah.
So I'm bidding on like the marketing contracts,
Yeah.
the whatever. Those are so brutal.
Yeah.
You have to make like the last one I did, I submitted it I think last Friday. It ended up being 36 pages.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
That's a crazy, yeah. But good for you though. I feel like you're a good person to do that because you're like.
So how you doing your
technical.
contracts? Like how do you put them together?
I work with, Is it Apex or Peacock?
Yeah, I do Apex too. I use Apex. Yeah.
Apex is great. So
Yeah.
I have my little consultant that works with me.
Yeah.
She's so helpful, and then she's done a lot of government contracting. So like I make this beautiful contract. I'm so proud of
Yeah.
it. And then I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? And then she like.
So, but how do you make the actual? How do you make the actual contract? Like, suppose you see a bid you want to bid on.
Yeah.
Like, how do you come with the actual contract?
Usually, I have to read through to see like, okay, what are the requirements? Because they're always like so specific.
And you do it all yourself.
I do it myself, but I'm looking to hire somebody that does it.
Okay,
for me.
I'm gonna blow your mind.
Okay, what? I'm so excited.
Put that shit in fucking ChatGPT.
Does that work though?
It works, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I ask it for like certain responses, but like, or like give me the template of it and then I can build.
What I do, I upload it to ChatGPT. I say, hey, assess, analyze, and give me feedback on this bid, on this contract, based on what you know about me and TechBank. Should I bid on this? And like, yeah.
Does it make the whole thing for you?
I mean, of course you got to work on it and stuff, but yeah, does a lot, yeah.
I might have to try that out.
Yeah.
I might actually have to try that out.
I mean, it's better than spending 10 hours of your time doing it.
Yeah, I use it.
Of course, it's not
some
perfect,
parts,
and like, but and I think people don't ChatGPT, you can't say like, upload a document and say fix it. You gotta go 3 or 4 times or refine it. You gotta skim through it. Hey, like why you do this? One thing I do too, whenever I use ChatGPT or Claude, like I always put in there, explain your logic.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, explain your logic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you work with TechBank and EarthVC?
Yeah.
Are they competitors?
No. So TechBank does like software development, and EarthVC, they want to invest in like deep tech startups.
So they want to find startups in the U.S.?
Yeah. So EarthVC, yes. TechBank is more like enterprise, like big companies, like yeah.
Which is which? So TechBank is the software, and EarthVC is obviously the VC. So
Yeah, investor. Yeah.
Do they need geofencing?
I'm sure they do. Yeah, actually a good point. Yeah. And so EarthVC, they have like investments in like Vietnam, Singapore, Finland, Norway, but they have one in Austin, Texas, right?
Okay.
And this one, like I don't know if I agree with this, right? So the company's called ALO Atomics, right?
What is it?
ALO Atomics.
Okay.
They just raised like $100 million. They're building a factory in Austin, and like maybe I understand what they're doing, but they want everyone to have their own little nuclear reactor.
What do you mean?
Like a nuclear reactor?
Everyone as in like who?
Everyone.
People?
Yeah. That way you have your own nuclear reactor. Of course, it's small. Then you can like make your own energy. Like, there's no more energy, no more need for oil, whatever. Everything's nuclear, right? My thing is like, I don't know if I agree with that because some of us don't need a fucking car, much less a nuclear reactor, right?
That's a crazy idea. I don't even know like what to say.
Yeah.
I have to like process.
And
that.
I might be paraphrasing it wrong. I might be off the wall, but yeah.
That's interesting though. I think there's a good case for it.
Well, they're building a factory in Austin, Texas to do it. They've raised $100 million. Yeah.
Wow. What are they called?
ALO Atomics.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to like look into that. That's crazy.
So,
very cool.
So last year, EarthVC invested in 10 companies. So it's crazy. Like last year, they talked to 3,000 startups, only invested in 10, right? But they have like a new fund or whatever, and they want to invest like 20 U.S. companies. So I'm trying to help them with that, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Meet a lot of cool people. But one thing I kind of regret is like 2 months ago, I did a post on LinkedIn talking about I'm doing this EarthVC.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I remember this.
The fucking crazies came out of everywhere, right?
You probably got like 500 DMs.
Oh my fucking God. It's like people are like text like DMs. I have a finance app for like immigrants. Like, what does it have to do with like climate and deep tech, right? Nowhere close. I've gotten like DMs from people in Iran, Syria, like like Mongolia.
That's wild.
Yeah, like man. Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That's crazy. Well, your post reached a lot of audience, though. That's great.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Like a lot of people doing like really cool shit, right?
So for the military CreatorCon, you're talking about like what you said. Obviously, is part of that going to be like through EarthVC or like? I think that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like, what are you?
Yeah. So me, I'm doing the talk at the end. I'm putting my QR code up there. Say this is what I'm doing. If you want to support me, like click the QR code.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. And so like, is there opportunities for maybe like military creators to talk to you more about that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Of course, I still have to figure it out too. It's gonna be a good time though.
Yeah.
I think the challenge is gonna be like, I think March is gonna be like 40 or 50 speakers. Like, obviously you can't go to every speaker, right? So how are you gonna pick and choose which ones you're gonna go to, right?
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause obviously I'm gonna go see you, Barry speak, obviously but yeah, but how do you like choose other? I'm going to see see Daniela,
Yeah.
and how do you balance like seeing people speak but still networking, right?
Exactly. There's gonna be a lot of people.
Yeah, another challenge too is like how do you like go from one space to another space? Yeah, it's gonna be hard, right?
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm not sure how it's gonna be structured. I think the last conference I went to that had multiple different speaker panels like simultaneously was what was it? It was the Harvard Social Enterprise Conference, I think. And that worked really well because they have like obviously it was in HBS, the Harvard Business School. So they have all the different classrooms and stuff and like different places. So everything's kind of numbered. But this one's going to be in the Hilton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited to see how that goes.
I think another challenge too, people don't realize like if I understand right, everyone's gonna speak. The panel's like an hour long, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the panels will go along with the speakers, right? So each speaker is like 25 minutes. I think it's 20-minute talk, 5-minute questions, and 5-10-minute break for each one. Like, and I suppose the first it's like 9 to 9:30, 10 to 10:30, so on and so on. But I suppose like there's like Tom, Dick, Mary, and Jane, right? All talking at the same time. Those four have to compete on who's gonna see the speaker, right? It's not gonna be like James and Mark gonna say, hey, there's 300 people at the conference, divide them equal between the 4 people talking, right? Like I have to compete. If I understand right, I have to compete with the people I'm talking against, right?
Exactly.
Get people to see me, right?
To make sure you're like.
And I'm competitive as fuck, right? Like
me too.
I'm like, hey, if on my mindset, like suppose the 300 people,
like counting who came.
Exactly. Yeah. If the 300 people, if I don't have 200 people in my space, like I failed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the hard part about it.
Yeah, like if only 10 people come see me, I walk around the corner like 200 people seeing like Tom, Bob, whatever. Like, man, yeah. So I'm like,
yeah, no, I'm exactly that way.
I'm like, yeah,
salty if they didn't see.
Yeah, like yeah, real pit. Like, why come you come see me speak?
You missed the best talk out there. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm trying to figure out what the like. I'm gonna give my free like for my ebooks. Everyone who comes, I gotta have a plan like how to influence people to come see Jason Cavness talk.
That's a good idea. I might have to like do that.
Yeah.
But mine isn't like. I think mine's gonna be a panel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's allowed on a panel to be like, hey, I have resources.
I mean, what are you gonna do if you say it?
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a bunch of resources. I have like that demographic sheet I was showing you. I have like copies of that, and I have different. It's long. It's like what 30 pages long or something. But I have copies of different like flyers for different industries. So for military creators, I might make them some information and just tell them how like demographics be good for them.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this though because like the whole conference is so niche.
Yeah.
It's like military adjacent, and then also like creators, like entrepreneurs, arts, like media, whatever. And so the combination of those two is like very interesting. I feel like I get along really well with military. Obviously, I love meeting entrepreneurs. I think it's so interesting seeing what people are doing. So like the combination of that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm interested to see how the community is. But from what I've seen, it seems like a great community. Like everybody's very tight knit and doing cool things.
And one thing I told Kevin, when we go there, we're all gonna gain like 20 pounds.
Really?
The barbecue, the water burger, the Mexican food.
The Mexican food is so good there. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Like last time I went down there,
this ain't Mexican food up here.
Mexican food?
This ain't Mexican food up here.
I've been losing out.
Yeah, Mexican food down there.
Food up here is so good too, but I feel like it's more like American than Mexican.
Oh yeah, it's Mexican food, and all the barbecue and stuff. Like we have to.
Barbecue.
So there's a place in Arlington called Hurtado's Barbecue. It's run by our veterans, really good.
What is it called?
Hurtado's Barbecue.
Okay.
And Deep Ellum, hope we can go. There's a place called Pecan Lodge. So Pecan Lodge is fucking crazy. They're open like 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you get there at 10 a.m., it's already around the fucking corner.
That's crazy.
It takes, I've been like 4 times. Every time it takes like 45 minutes to get in.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane. You know, the other thing that's cool is I think one of the sponsors is called Hearsay.
Yeah.
Hearsay. That one looks really good.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
I was looking at it because I was doing the logo for the geofencing, and their website, like their food looks good.
It looks very good. That's a really
so
good
cool.
location. Yeah.
And all the fun, like the whiskey social and the
like, can we like just push a button and fast forward like April 15th?
I know, I'm excited. Like my stomach's like growling. It's gonna be so fun.
So, what all do you need to do to prepare for this conference? What you have to do for that?
To prepare?
Yeah.
So I'm doing the geofencing. I think the campaign is gonna be starting, I think, next week. So that's a big thing. My team is working hard, and working hard with Mara's team as well. They're doing really cool things, and so that's a big part. The other thing is just, the speech, the panel, preparing for that, getting some better, like, more interesting military examples of how geofencing works. And then, like I was telling you earlier, like, it's very dependent on industry. So just making sure my examples are catered more towards the military industry. And then I didn't book my tickets yet.
I haven't either. I'm getting my tickets probably like the. What do you mean, tickets for airplane ticket or?
I didn't book any tickets
Yeah,
yet.
I'm probably doing mine like April 24th.
I was on the phone
I'm
with
probably
Mara
I'm probably
yesterday,
getting mine like probably like next week.
and she was saying like we should be booking it like by tonight, and I forgot. So I need to book the hotel because
Yeah, I'm doing everything the 24th, I think.
24th of February.
This month, yeah.
That's
Next
great.
week, yeah.
Yeah.
What airline are you flying? Any idea?
I don't know yet. Not
So
Spirit.
our last airline's like $119 right now, round trip. Yeah.
There's
No, one way.
no way.
119 for one
That's
way.
still really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alaska, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look. That's really good.
Yeah.
And then just the hotel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Cool. So anything else you want to talk about? Anything should have asked you that I haven't asked you?
I think the only thing I'd like to talk about is my referral fee. So I guess if anybody knows anyone that's interested in geofencing for the World Cup, geofencing in general, anyone wants to learn more, I love consulting with people. So I love talking about it. You can meet with me or my team, whatever. It'd be really fun. And also, if anyone refers me to someone else, then I have a 15% referral fee, which I owe you one. But yeah.
But with the referral fee, like, how does that work? You actually have to close the deal. It's not like,
Yeah.
like I send you like someone and you give me 50%. Like you have to like get money from the client first, right?
Yeah. So like if you send me someone and then they purchase the contract, then yeah, I'll send it over.
Nice.
So yeah.
So why 50%? Is that the industry
15.
norm, or like just something you came up with randomly? Like why 50% versus
versus
5 or 30 or 2 or whatever?
I had to do a lot of math on it. So like I have a lot of costs. The ad costs, there's like a software setup fee for us to be able to see the metrics. Obviously like the employment, the back end team, front end team. So there's a lot of costs associated. So I did all the math on it and I was like, how much can I give away for the first month of the contract and still make money after?
Yeah.
And so 15% is what I came up with.
So that works out for you pretty good so far.
Yeah. So like I'm not paying people.
So I'm making this up. Like suppose like one person refers you and you make $1,000 off it. Another person refers you and you make $50,000. Does the increase amount of the contract increase the referral fee? Is like 50% regardless.
If somebody gives me a $50,000 contract, yeah, it'll be 15%.
Okay.
Because I'll be so grateful. But yeah, no, it's 15% no matter the size. So like if it's a $10,000 contract, then you get. And
this worked out pretty good for you so far. The 15%. It's
worked really well for me, and it's also worked well for like other people.
Yeah.
Because I'm working with these guys down in Texas, and they do roofing, so they do a bunch of like outreach and stuff like that, and they're gonna start helping me with some of that outreach. But with them, yeah, it could be a really good opportunity, and just other people that are good referral partners for me. You know, it's nice to have referral partners, but like when you're making money on top of that, it's extra nice. It's like an added bonus. Yeah,
I definitely think. Well, I definitely know you're gonna take. It's gonna be a big opportunity for you in Dallas. I really think you're gonna do a lot of business, like Dallas World Cup, the Military Careers Conference. Just people gonna meet.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm really excited for it. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be good for you too, and it'll be fun as well. So.
Oh, it's gonna be fun regardless.
It'll be fun regardless.
Regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Cause
even if everything like fails at all, we're still gonna have a good time.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Even like no one shows up. Me, you, Kevin, Barry, everyone's gonna have a good.
James.
Yeah, we're gonna party regardless. Might be.
Yeah.
I might be speaking like 0 people. Okay, I'm good. We're gonna go
That's
fucking
what I'm excited for, because usually you go to conferences and you're like nervous and stressed out because you're like, okay, you have to make the most of this conference. You don't know anyone. Like, you have to make the most. It's like I said earlier. Usually they're kind of stuffy. Like, you go and it's like, okay, you network and you can make it fun. So like, I always have fun when I go, but it's like, it's not the same as like having an event that like you know people, like the event's gonna be fun. There's fun activities. Like
no pressure, you know. Just be yourself. Yeah. Have a couple of drinks, or have a lot of drinks. You know.
You're not some like stranger. You have people that you can refer. Like for you, for example, I'm gonna be like, oh, you have to talk to Jason.
Yeah. So what do you have going on the next few months that you want people to know about?
I think the biggest thing is just preparing for the World Cup. So, a lot of things are revolving around that. Like, I'm doing different ads for the food industry, for hospitality, for events and things in the area, event spaces. And so that's something that is a really big priority, is making sure that we can boost the economics of the community as much as we can. And I'm in a really good position to help people with that. So that's a big priority. I'm trying to figure out ways to teach more people about it and how geofencing can help them. I'd love to speak at maybe like a Chamber of Commerce event. So I'm going to start working on that, and it's just so powerful and so important. I really want more people to know about it.
So I'm going to ask you again, anything else you want to talk about, or any questions to ask you before we get out of here?
I don't think so.
Okay. So how can people reach out to you and connect with you?
They can reach out to me through LinkedIn, through my website. I have a calendar link, so I can even send it to you. So if anyone wants to book, they can maybe click the link. But yeah, I'm also on Instagram. I have a business Instagram, business personal LinkedIn page. So I'm very
Speaking of calendar, has this happened to you yet? This has happened to me a lot lately. It's all over LinkedIn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're having to reach like all these fucking jackasses, having to go to people's calendars and like making appointments without the permission, right?
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know how you do it, right?
That's not happened to me, but it better not.
Yeah, it happens a lot to people. It was like, hey, join this webinar, blah, 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 right?
You know what? I've been getting a lot of like things on my calendar.
That's it.
That are like, that show up and I don't accept it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what's happened to me.
That's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not like people aren't booking like.
No.
If somebody started booking my link,
no, it's like
so mad.
It's like, I'm Jason. I go your calendar.
Yeah.
And I put on there, hey Taylor, join my webinar.
Yes.
They're doing that, right?
Yes.
I'm like, how does that even work, right? Soon as I see it, like, man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, it makes me so mad.
Oh yeah.
I'm like,
it's spam. You can't do nothing. Like, you can't report it. You can't do nothing about it, right?
And then like people can't book during those times.
No,
like,
exactly.
I just look at my calendar briefly and like, oh, I can't do that. But
it's cause some people are like, oh,
fake.
This is on my calendar.
Mad.
It must be a meeting, right?
Yes, because you're just glancing at it,
Like, man, maybe I did make this right, but yeah, it's so horrible, right?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I should just change the color of like inbound meetings so that I know.
Yeah.
I don't know, something.
But basically, take your calendar link and they, schedule something else on there, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that works, right?
How do you even do that? Yeah.
Like, what type of fucked up person are you?
Though.
I mean, but what type of fucked up person are you to do something like that, right? Like,
no, it's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Man, Taylor, thanks for doing this. So that's a great time as always.
Thanks for having me. It
All
was
right.
so much fun.
Yes. And to our listeners, thank you for your time as well. Remember to be great every day.